Thank you for logging on and tuning in. This is Sports Talk with Pebbles and
Nikki at night.
thank you.
Today.
She's at night. She said today. Okay. I'm not even gonna ask her how she feeling because I already know how she's feeling. It's already expressed to me.
Good.
It was already expressed to me, so we're gonna try to, have this as a good show. But anyway, you can log on Radio on Fire right here every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
And on demand.
At 7 p.m.
Oh.
And as the producer said, on
demand.
demand. Any show that you have missed, you can log on to Radio on Fire, and it's listed there. So, as I always say, like, share, comment, all those good things. I'm gonna start as usual. I want to say how was your weekend, but because I have so much to discuss, I'm sure we talked throughout the weekend, so I already know that she had a great weekend. I know I had a great weekend.
Yeah, I did.
So, but I will say that I attended. Well, let me say this. On Sunday, let me slow it down and bring it back. On Sunday, I was just scrolling on Instagram, and I happened to see a repost from someone. Is she really putting on lip stuff? Okay, so I was scrolling Instagram, and I saw a repost, and I was like, wait a minute. This looked interesting. So it was 365 Empress, which is a movement that I think is very powerful. It was, like I said, I saw it at noon, and I said to myself, at first I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to have time to get ready and go.
Right.
So I said, well, I'm going. Let me see. I have to be here. This is something I want to get involved in. I have to be here. Because we've been talking about the crime in Baltimore, so I'm like, listen, I want to get involved. So I texted Nicole, along with a few other people, to see who wanted to go. Nicole was busy.
I was at church.
2 other people. Oh gosh, now she wants some type of reward for going to church.
No, I was
So
just at
hold
church.
on a second. She was busy. A couple other people were busy, and some other people was like, I'm not going to sit in no park. I'm going to this. I'm not going to say anything about the other event, but they were going to another event. So I said, well, that's fine. I was born by myself,
Right.
so I can attend this event by myself. I didn't feel like I needed anyone to go with me. So, and anyway, I went to the event, and when I say it was so powerful, I learned some things I didn't know. Listening to everyone that spoke, even Sonia, which was, you guys may know her as Kima from The Wire. When they spoke, I'm telling you, it made me want to get even more involved.
Right.
So, yes, I will be attending future meetings, and they were also talking about the Million Man March, the reunion of that. I mean, the 10-year anniversary. And
20.
I'm sorry, you're right, 20. And I'm saying 10 because I wanted to say 10-10.
Right.
It is on 10-10, so I'll mess that up real quick. Thank you, Diamond K, for correcting me. So I definitely have plans to be there. I did hear from Diamond K over the weekend that he's planning something. So maybe he can slide that in there. What he's attempting to do. No? Yes?
We're still not ready to announce all of the details, but Radio on Fire will be present at the Million Man March, and we're going to create something for other people to be present along with us.
Okay.
All right.
I'm sorry. Sorry if I jumped the gun, but
No, you didn't jump the gun.
I'm like,
this is the first time that I spoke on it publicly, but since you called me out, I had to say something about it.
Right. So once I heard that from him, I said, well, am I going with 365 Empress?
Right.
Or am I going with my Radio on Fire family? And
As long as you go.
more than likely, of course, I'll be attending
Right.
with my Radio on Fire family, but also, they'll know that I'm there as well. So I have to go with the family, that's FOE.
right.
So, that was definitely, I'm telling y'all, it was just like so powerful. It was a photographer who spoke by the name of Devin, and he one of his photos from the, what is Baltimore City saying? The uprising.
Right.
'Cause they're not saying riots. From the uprising had made the front page of Times. And he was saying, you know, like, he put an exhibit in the Reginald F. Lewis Museum for free.
Okay.
Like, didn't want any money.
Right.
He's going to be teaching inner city youth about photography
Oh, okay.
for free.
Sign me up.
So I'm just like, well, I mean, I was just, oh my gosh. I left with so much knowledge.
Yeah.
So they have some other things going on, and I'm going to stay paying attention. Yes, I'm focused. I was like, I really wanted, you know, I was talking about this, getting involved.
Right.
Just didn't know which direction. I've been researching people, and you know how I be about Jamal Bryant. Who was there when I arrived?
I know. I seen it. You know, once you told me, I went and looked at, because I do follow Malika as well on Instagram, so I went and looked at the pictures that she posted. So I seen he was there, and I was like, I was wondering.
Well, I got the tail end.
Your thoughts was.
But I got the tail end, and I agree with the things he was saying there.
Right.
So I don't have anything bad to say about, you know,
Right.
Mr. Pastor Jamal Bryant. I don't have, you know, anything bad to say about him. I'm sure he'll give me something to say. I'm joking, y'all supporters. Please don't bother me. But yeah, I enjoyed the event.
Right.
So looking forward to the next. I gave up my email, so I'll be looking forward to seeing something.
Okay.
But that was on Sunday. Now, I do know on Saturday there was a Stop the Violence parade type thing for that the Baltimore City Community Marching Bands did.
Yeah.
I wasn't at the event. Unfortunately, I heard good and bad things about it. But long as I know, because I am also a part of the Baltimore City Marching Band community, so I know that when the bands came through, they came through.
Did they?
So overall, it was a success. It was a little, you know, things that happened otherwise, but it seemed to be a success. From the videos that I've watched on Facebook and, you know, talking to people in the band world.
Yeah, your niece wanted to call you. She was like, is Monica and them marching?
Yeah.
I said, I don't think so.
No, we were at the water park.
Right.
It's a family thing, and we were enjoying.
We were there, so.
We were enjoying the weather. So I won't at all complain about not being there. I'm good.
Oh, we were there. It was nice.
You know, so. So someone said they tried to call. It's not time to call. I'll be taking calls about maybe 7:45, 7:50. So just stay tuned. I'll be taking calls then. Let me get some of these topics in here because I want you to call and, you know, comment on these topics. Now, first and foremost, these are two diehard Ravens fans sitting here, okay?
Still got part of my AirPods.
And we attended the open practice on yesterday, okay? Let me say this. I was hot as shit. Let me tell y'all. I love my Ravens, but let me tell y'all something. I was sweating. Now, I had Vanessa. Vanessa was on my show a little while back. Mm-hmm. For those of you who have been really tuned in, Vanessa has purple hair.
Yes.
And her purple hair, you can take it either way. She's a lupus survivor. She has lupus. So that's the color. And she's also a diehard Ravens fan. She's in the Ravens Fan Hall of Fame, y'all. Come on now. She has Baltimore Ravens on her car. So when she posted about it, I said, girl, you know I'm going to be there.
Right.
So she was like, well, look, I'm going to get us seats. We're going to be right behind where the players are. And I was like, okay. She said, yes, I'm trying to get to the 50-yard line. So, of course, we were there in the sun. Yes, in the sun. There is no umbrellas. Everybody know that. I saw people getting mad because they had to leave their umbrellas.
Yes, there's no umbrellas.
Let me tell y'all this. I enjoy the event, first of all. Steve Smith, I done heard about him. I don't know if you could. I don't think you could see that from the others because you was like on the other side. Like we were here and you were like diagonal from us, right?
I was, yeah, kind of like cat a corner from y'all.
Let me tell you, Steve Smith is a, I'm not gonna call that man a name, but let me tell you, he can definitely play. I won't take that from him, but his attitude completely and totally sucks. Okay, I don't know what was going on with him and Arrington. Okay, but whatever it was going on at practice or before practice. Some plays had been ran. Steve Smith was like right here. Arrington came from this way with his hand out to give him a handshake, and he was like, man. So he was like, he was like, okay,
wow.
cool. He said, cool. So he was like, it looked like their mouth was we were that close that we could almost hear what they were saying. Oh, and by the way, if you look at the Baltimore Sun
I seen it.
newspaper, we right
post.
there. me and my daughter and Vanessa and her coworker, we were right there in the front. But I'm just watching him, giving him this whole attitude.
Right.
So when, he was out there dropping the ball, I was like, yes! People was looking at me like I was crazy. I was like, yes, with his cocky ass. Sit down somewhere. So listen now, I'm telling y'all, see, God don't like ugly. He had all that attitude, and what happened? He ended up sitting on the side. He had to sit on the whole time. He was in Kamar Aiken's ear, running his mouth about what was. You could tell he was fussing because he was doing all of this and with the helmet. And I was like, yeah, at practice, it's spectators here, a whole stadium of spectators.
Right.
Calm your nerves. I know everybody didn't catch that, but I caught it. I was paying attention. I really was. And then he sat on the cooler, and there was a bunch of kids behind me.
Right.
So they're just yelling out people numbers. Oh, they was calling him, and then he was like, I said, trying to tell you, I almost called that man out his name yesterday. I was like, really? You going to do that to the kids?
Right.
Even Joe Flacco, they was like, Flacco. He turned around and waved. Different people was waving, but you got to act like that.
Right.
So Vanessa was like, Mr. Steve, can you tell Kamar to turn around to his purple hair in the front? He was like, and then he waited a little bit, and then he told him to turn around. So then he turns around, and she was like, so he was like, oh, hey, how you doing?
Right.
So he remembered her, but it's like, you don't know who she is? Ed Reed signed her name. Signed his her leg, his autograph, and Ray Lewis. So now she has those autographs tattooed into her leg. When I say she's a diehard fan, she's actually that. But
Nice.
Anyway, overall, I enjoyed the event. How did you like the event?
As you said, it was hot. I missed the players coming out, and I know that I came over to your side to tell you, and even to get back to where we were sitting at. My daughter loves the cheerleaders. So it was like every cheerleader she encountered, especially, and I'm just going to say it like it is, especially the black ones. She was like, I got to get a picture. And autograph. So we stood in the line for the airbrush tattoos and the pictures. And for her, it was like she more wanted to have fun. And I was like, okay, I'm ready to go back to my seat and watch the, practice and see what's going on. And
I was all on the practice.
Watching our newest pickup, Max Williams, was awesome. It was like, and me and my husband went, and he was like, that's a good pickup. That's a really good pickup. He's really.
You have a husband? I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I have a husband. So watching the practice was definitely good, and then especially when they broke up and they're on one side and they're doing something, because we were down towards one of the end zones. And we were close to the bottom part. So I was actually able to see Terrell Suggs, and he was giving advice to some of the defense. But he was, he was helping out. He was giving advice.
I mean, I'm a team sizzle. I like
he was giving advice.
With his helmet on.
And we were saying, because the veterans were in the white, and the rookies and the people that's trying to make the team were in the purple. So it was like seeing, them square up. Yeah, my husband broke all that down to me yesterday.
I'm not chill. Go ahead.
But so that's not correct.
I want you to finish telling us how your day was.
Oh, okay.
How the event went.
Well, the event was
Did
good.
y'all get any autograph from the players?
Yes, we did. We got my daughter got Dennis Pitta, and she also got Daryl Smith.
Dennis Pitta does not matter.
I know.
Let me tell y'all something about Pitta too, because he almost got it. But those kids back there, they were not gonna let it go. They kept calling his number.
Right.
He act like he wasn't hearing them before everybody came out, because the players that did not practice came out in regular clothes.
Right.
So they was calling him, oh, he down there stretching. I said, I don't know what he's stretching for. He's not about to do shit. He's not about to do nothing. And I love me some Pitta.
Right.
But I know he's not practicing.
Right, yeah.
So they were calling his name and he wasn't answering. My daughter like, turn around. So he didn't, he didn't turn around, but he ended up turning around and waving. Did you see your boy there, Phelps?
No, I didn't see
Get
him.
his drunk ass out of here.
Well, we got C.J. Mosley's autograph as well. So we had C.J. Mosley, Dennis
I'm
Pitta,
waiting on my pictures.
Daryl Smith, and then there was one more, but it was one of the newer acquisitions. And he's so new that I can't even remember his name.
Lord have mercy.
It began with an A. I know that much. I can't remember his name.
So,
My husband was like, he's a newbie.
Lord have mercy. So, she said, that's enough about Steve. Well, you know what? I can't say it's enough about the Ravens, but we're not going to talk about Steve anymore. I want to give him a pass, but he was real, I'm upset with him. I really am. So you tried to call. You can call back again. I don't know what people talk about. Once again, I'm taking calls at 7:45. The number to call is not my cell phone number, people. It is 404-436-1277. It's also not Nikki at night, Nicole's, Nikki, whichever one you know about. It's not our cell phone numbers are not the ones to call. Like,
No.
Well, so
It's not, because
somebody sent you a message, and they seem to be calling from Charlotte.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to call you girls.
Stop. That's one of my faithful.
You want to take
faithful.
it? You can take it. Okay.
Let's just go on and take it. Hello. You have to turn down your device.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. How are you?
What's up, Dick? I'm in Charlotte. I'm following you.
Okay. How you doing?
Do you know who you're talking to?
Yes, I do, because I saw your comment said you tried to call.
Okay. I don't even know the topic, but I'm ready. Just hit me with them.
Say that again.
she needs the topic.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
So get her to introduce herself.
All right.
So-
So what's the topic?
So, women, first, you just want to make sure you get through, right? First, state your name and where you're calling from first. Let's do that.
I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yes,
All
I have
right.
listeners all the way in Charlotte.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we were initially talking about the we both attended the Ravens open practice on yesterday, and I kind of talked about Steve Smith and his cocky attitude. I don't know if you had a chance to hear any of that. Did you have a chance to hear that?
Well, that's me. He act like that. He was act like that when he was with Panthers,
Yes.
bipolar, allegedly, as far as that allegedly.
She said.
But my homeboy used to cut his kid's hair. And he used to be all standoffish and stuff, so.
Okay.
Just Steve. I love Steve. I hate we got rid of him, but, it is what it
Yeah.
is.
Well, Steve almost got cussed out. I was gonna cuss him out, but I changed my
I
mind.
mean, like I said, that's Steve.
Yeah, I didn't want to get put out of the stadium. But
Like you got that, when you pay him all that money, he can't say, hey, I'm sorry.
it was free for us to get in the stadium.
Yeah.
It was an open practice. It was free.
Okay, I ain't even curse. Can we curse?
I do it all the time.
But I'm just saying, some people buying your jerseys, kids look up to you, and you can't even say, hey, they kiss
Yeah.
my ass. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh. But let me ask you the question I want to ask everyone.
Okay.
When your favorite player leaves a team, do you no longer cheer for that team, or do you cheer for the team that the player goes to?
Let me keep it 100 with you, okay? My favorite team since '83 was I was 5 in 1983. I'm a Dallas Cowgirl. And
Oh, my gosh.
The Panthers are my second team. I don't give a damn. Yeah, I feel with a Panther fan because when they winning, they all right. When they losing, we play for the Panthers.
Right.
Right.
But my favorite player was Keyshawn Johnson. So I like the Jets, but I like Keyshawn because I follow him at USC. So when he became a Cowgirl and a Panther, I was just like, oh shit, I was good.
Wait a minute. You said when he became a cowgirl.
See, that's what I call my cowboy, the cowgirl.
Okay. Well, we do the same thing. It's cool.
And
cool.
I take it that Keyshawn has kind of like the same attitude that Steve Smith has, correct?
Well, I think he was a little bit more friendlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know what Steve might have an origin complex. You know, I don't know. But I ain't kissing nobody ass. I love them. You know.
Right.
You know, fuck your stink ass attitude. I got him free. I could have said, well, fuck you, Steve.
Oh my gosh. So wait a minute. So we talking about Keyshawn and Steve. Where does Marshawn Lynch fit in there?
You know what? I'm sorry. That's a nigga.
Oh.
They can be black, white, whatever. That's a nigga.
Oh my
You
goodness.
pay all this money. You can't get up there and just say 3 fucking sentences. But then at the same time, I blame the media. The motherfucker don't want to know. What do you
Right.
do?
Right, exactly. Because thank you for listening. Thank you for asking. I was just done when he was doing that. I thought that was rude.
I mean, I wouldn't even give it no attention. And yes, I believe that they didn't give you that damn slam at half yard because you was acting like a nigga. that cost them shit. They cost them championship. Who the hell was blank on a fucking half yard?
Oh my gosh.
yeah, I didn't understand that one either.
Wow.
You know, I mean, you don't talk about all bootleg, but this man, you on second down with 20-something seconds. You can't get a half a yard.
Oh, girl was going to say, what is that noise? I'm sorry, her phone just
But
interrupted
I
me.
could kind of understand.
No.
No, not with the play, but with Lynch being the way he is, because it's sometimes when you say stuff with the media, they twist it. Like you totally said something different.
Well, let me say this. When I do interviews and when I sit and, we're talking, I'm not twisting anything.
Right.
It's going to be what it is. But that does happen. It does. I've seen it.
Yeah, it does. And I can believe it. But at the same time, I think like this.
Look, I'm already doing that.
I mean, it's
Well,
like two things. But I mean,
oh,
we don't want to be interviewed. So don't interview him.
Right.
I don't know. I want me a beast mode shirt, though. I'll tell you that much. But I want to thank you for calling in. And I want to thank you for all your support as well. I do see
I'm
you.
calling every Tuesday. I wake up in the morning to Mike and Mike. So
All right.
Oh, okay.
I just love sports. So
Yes.
shout out to y'all.
Yes, thank you.
And you curve, and I love it. And you do what's your name, Nicole?
Yes.
Y'all are hilarious. I'm gonna call back.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Y'all have a good one.
You
All right.
too. Bye-bye.
Oh, that was so nice.
Yes, it was. It really was. I mean, when I say she is definitely one of my support, like she's been supporting for. She said that when I actually spoke to her, well, I haven't verbally talked to her, but through Instagram and
Right.
the Ms. Pebbles. That's y'all like that page on Facebook. Also, let me get this social media out there before I say what she said. But you can follow me on Instagram at Pebbles_page. Ms. Pebbles on Facebook, like that page, and Tweets by Pebbles on Twitter.
Oh. And I'm Nikki at Night, NIKKIATNITE 80 on Instagram, and then I'm Nicole Lee on Facebook. No Twitter.
Yeah, so what happened was she saw an episode that I believe Diamond K had on Shot 97. And
Okay.
that's how she became,
Oh, okay.
one of my viewers. But I thank her. She definitely engages in the conversation. She makes sure that we talk on that page. She comments on the posts that I make. Some people, I don't know if they think I'm going to bash them or they don't want other people to see their comments because they'll inbox their
Right.
comment to me as opposed to putting them on a post. But I don't really have people like going back, back and forth on my posts unless it's a serious topic. I don't know. I appreciate the support.
So what you brought up was a very good topic. I hope you're going to go back to it as far as your favorite player leaving.
Right, I am. I mean, the thing is, Torrey Smith, that was like, yes, me and Lisa just love us some Torrey Smith.
I know.
Yes, he's married. I don't want him that way. Lisa did, but not me. I mean, he's my favorite player, and although he has left the Baltimore Ravens is now a 49er,
right.
I'm still going to be watching the same way I did with Anquan Bolden. I'm still going to be following him.
Right.
I'm not going to be like, oh, that's my team.
Right.
49ers have been my team since Ronnie Lott. Like, my second, down there. But, when Baltimore got a team, they had to be my first team, my number one team. It's a home team. How you going to not go for the home team? Yeah, I'm talking to y'all, and I'm not from D.C., but I'm going to call all y'all Bammers that don't go for your home team. That's it, and that's all. But also, like I said, he went this way.
Right.
Well, so be it. When Ed Reed was gone, I was still paying attention. You're one of my favorite players. Wherever Ray Rice go, because I want him to go somewhere, I'm going to be watching.
Right.
I'm not going to say that team is now my team, because the Baltimore Ravens is always
it's
going to be my number one team.
And it's the same with Hagodi Nada, because I love Hagodi Nada, and I'm not going to become a oh my gosh, I just had it where he went to. I can't bug it out.
I want her to think of it, because I was going to tell her, but I want her
Oh, wait a minute. He went, oh gosh.
They're negotiating
we were just talking about this earlier.
They're negotiating this
somebody
contract.
said behind me yesterday at the practice that he went to the Dolphins. Is it the Dolphins? No, he went to San Diego. Okay, I'm gonna figure it out, y'all. Don't hate me. Don't hate me, because I had it yesterday because somebody behind me said the wrong team and I did say the correct team, but for some reason,
baby.
okay, I'm sorry. Yes, Detroit. I'm sorry. It was there, but I couldn't because I'm still seeing him on the Royal Farm. That's all I keep saying is the Royal Farm commercial.
Gosh.
But I'm not going to become a Detroit fan, but I'm still going to follow him because, I'm a defense girl. I mean, I love football as a whole, but I love Nada. So,
and let me tell you, we understand this. Although Terrence West is with the Cleveland Browns. I'm not a Cleveland Browns fan, but I'm definitely paying attention to Deuce 8. I am. It's just, it is what it is.
Yes.
Y'all might not pay attention, but y'all should.
Definitely
to tell y'all.
should.
Yeah.
Because he did some great things, and they wasn't expecting that out of him for his rookie year.
Definitely
he definitely put some numbers up.
Definitely beast mode. I follow him on Instagram, so I see how he work out, but I also see his downtime. He always lip singing.
And he just found Dub Smash. So when he found Dub Smash, he went in.
Yeah, but that's something different. I mean, just having your music on and in your car, like.
And he definitely reps. He definitely reps his home when it comes to his music. He definitely listens to some homegrown artists.
So you cheer for. You want him to win, not necessarily the Browns. I'm just asking.
I mean,
you're not cheering.
No, because they're in our conference. But I cheer for him. Let's get it straight. Yes, I do. I do cheer for him.
That's what I'm saying. The person.
I don't cheer for the team, but I cheer for him as a person.
And see, now even with basketball, I will say this: LeBron, I'm still a Miami Heat fan.
Right.
Of course, Lakers is my number one, but Miami Heat is my second. And he left, but that didn't mean that I'm no longer a Heat fan. I followed him. I paid attention. People said I was hating on him, but I'm not saying hating. It is what it is. Don't do that. I don't care who you are. You can be my Ace Boone Coon. And if I see something wrong or something that I don't like, I'm going to bring it to your attention.
Right.
A lot of people don't like the way I bring it. I try to soften it up sometime, but you know me. If I think it's coming out, it's not going to be sugar-coated. It's just going to be me. And most people that know me personally, some people that has even been tuning in can tell that too.
Right.
Because they tend to think they know me. So they'll tell me that, like, well, damn, I wasn't being smart that time.
Right.
I was just simply stating what it
It's
was.
like